Hi, everyone. My name is Miss Cass. I am over at the YMCA Expanded Learning Program, now the Distant Learning Support Program at Harborside Elementary. I've been here for about 11 years, fortunate enough to be at the same school, and I'm excited to have a good friend of ours here at the YMCA, a peer of mine. She's very wonderful in what she does, and she has some stuff to share with us. You want to introduce yourself to everyone, Miss Cynthia?
Yes, hello. My name is Cynthia Martinez. I am the supervisor here at Finney Elementary in expanded learning programs. And like Ms. Cass said, it's now distance learning support. I've been working in the YMCA or ELP in a sense for 9 years now. I've been working in this job since I graduated high school. So it's been a blessing to know and see everything that's happened in those 9 years in ELP. And I'm very excited to share today with you guys something that motivates me and motivates others in our program.
Nice. Thank you, Cynthia. 9 years. That's a long time. I mean,
Mhm.
I know I'm on 11, but 9, you're right behind me. We're going to definitely never catch up, but we'll be close enough.
Yeah.
Cynthia, I'm sure in those 9 years, you've seen many things happen, many changes in the ELP program as we've seen, especially this past year. This past year has been a little different for all of us. I know that you shared definitely an inspiring, motivational moment you shared with us earlier. I'd like for you to share it with everyone. Let everyone know what has inspired you this past year. It's been a little different, but we'll share your story with us, Cynthia.
Yeah, so like you said, it's been something that's been more recent as a motivational moment for us here at Finney Elementary. Um, just the kids you could see during us being in a pandemic, it's definitely been impactful to the students. And then them coming back to program in person was very, very exciting from all of our students. Especially for us, we're so used to being out and about with our kids and leading activities every single day, having a routine every day. And it was just great to see this moment coming back to the program. One of my students who had difficulties has mental health issues and mental disabilities, and every day once we started our program, distance learning support program, my friend would just always come to my office and just come visit me and just say, "Hey, Miss Cynthia, I have this idea." I hear him walking to my office and I'd be like, "Hey, Miss Cynthia." I know that person was coming, and every day sharing his ideas with me. And of course, I want to stick to my schedule, and just like most supervisors, we want to get the behind the scenes things done. And you know what? One day it just stuck to me and I said, I have to do something. I have to, because I want him here, and I want him to have a voice in our program, and that's what we're all about here at Finney Elementary. So his idea just came out, and it was the marshmallow spaghetti challenge. And I said, "Okay, Alex, we're gonna do your project. We're gonna do your project." And I finally found the time and the right moment to do the project. And it was such a great moment to do it with him. He was so shy to want the other kids to know it was his idea. But once we got into it, the kids were doing the activity. I didn't let the kids know that, it was his idea because that was his request. But they did the activity, and they were so it felt normal again, for being in what is it, in our lockdown that we were in. And they just felt some sense of normalcy, and it was so great to hear all the conversations they were having with each other. um I was like, wow, we're in a distance learning support program. It didn't even feel like it felt like regular ELP. And it was so great, and I just admired the moments that the kids had with one another. And even that student who shared the idea to wanting to get that normalcy, was a really great moment for him. It made him feel good. It made him feel like he did something right, which is something he struggled with. So it was really, really touching, and I hope to see more of those moments, especially right now with probably a new transition coming into the elementary school districts, you know, and learning. But hopefully we continue to have those little moments and those kids can share a bond with each other. And it's very awesome. At the end, I told the kids, hey, so and this person, you know, they thought of this activity and they were like, what? He did that. He came up with this idea. It was so fun. And I said, I know it was super fun, right? And they were just tripping out on how it went. And and it was just a good outcome.
Nice. You can see it. I can feel it when you're talking about it, and how inspirational it was for him just to bring this idea to you, and then you share it with the students. You talk about how your students felt. How did I see? I can see it here. I can see how you felt.
Mhm.
How did your staff feel when they saw that?
Yeah, they were just like some of them, you know, some were newer to the age group that they were leading this time and then coming back as well. And they kind of felt like relief in a sense because it wasn't so confined to what our schedule was. You know, we're stuck to our schedule, we're stuck to our routine. Sometimes we just got to get out of the routine to stick those little memorable moments in
Mhm.
and do those things. So it was a refreshing moment for them for sure.
Nice. It sounds like everyone got something from it, right? Your
Yeah.
students, yourself, your staff. I'm sure the staff on campus right now, being the lockdown, you probably have just a handful of people, but them seeing or hearing just this, seeing the smiles, hearing the cheers, hearing the laughter, it definitely inspires a lot of people.
Yeah, you should
Now,
have seen me with my camera. I was like taking
oh,
pictures of all their towers and I was like, "Hey, good job." And they were just like, "Thank you, thank you."
I'm sure
It was
the
fun.
energy that day could have blown the roof off, right?
Yes, yes.
Thinking about that feeling that day, I'm sure you still, I can see the excitement in your face. I can feel it. What difference do you think this is going to make for your program future? I know right now you did say how, when they go back to school, thinking if we're still going to be here doing this, how
Mhm.
can you incorporate that into your program? What difference is it going to make for you?
I just feel it's very much like I said, it's a motivational moment and it's just gonna open up more opportunities. Just recently, we just got an opportunity to do a DNA extraction. And so I'm super stoked about that because I know the kids will be, and just sharing all the resources that we get and sharing it with our community, it's very touching, and I'm very glad that no being in this community, especially for such a long time, I'm really seeing, you know, the fruits of the labor that we've been putting into our programs and transitioning to whatever's coming next. I'm ready for it, and I've always been adaptable person. And my team, great. I'm grateful for my team to just follow along with me. So that's what I'm hoping for.